morning and welcome to the first Thailand group tour vlog. I am about to head to Bangkok airport to do our first official airport run to collect people and bring them into the city. A few people are already here, probably like a third of the group arrived over the last 2 days. But the majority of people arrive in today, and I'm doing the first airport run, and then Tom is going to go and do the second airport run, and then we are going to switch around. We've got a little rota for the morning. I'm going to go downstairs, meet Brian, and head to Bangkok airport and meet everybody that is coming in today. I'm so excited. We're spending a couple of days here in Bangkok, and then we are pretty much heading straight down to Koh Tao, which is my favourite island probably in the world, so it's gonna be a good one. I'm so bloody excited. If you don't know what I'm talking about and what's going on, do check out the last vlog. I gave a little bit of an explanation, but long story short, Tom and I are basically hosting a dive retreat tour with La Bombona Diving. Here is Tom, who we dived with last year here in Thailand, and we invited you guys to come along, and there's 25 of us in total. I can't believe it. I am so amazed that 25, like the thought of 25 people seeing this on Instagram and now suddenly being in Bangkok, my brain can't comprehend that that is a thing that has happened, but I'm happy that it has. Anyway, we need to leave. We have checked in to our hostel. Not sure if I'm thriving with the blue, and we've just been getting to know everybody. Pretty much everybody is here bar one person who gets in on a slightly later flight, but we're in a room of, I think there are 12 of us in here. Yeah, it's a massive hostel room. So Tom and I are down this end, and then we have a couple of other people, well 10 to be exact, in here, and then my brother and Joe, who is Tom's friend, are downstairs in another room with everybody else. So like everybody is quite spread out, and it's really lovely because we've been like able to really get to know everybody this afternoon. We've just been chilling by the pool. Most people obviously landed in today, so they're super tired, but we're going out for a group dinner now. It's our first like group activity, and it is at this beautiful restaurant which overlooks, I think it's Wat Arun temple, which is like the big one here in Bangkok, and it's outside and it's got like a sunset view. I don't know if the sun will have already set, but either way it's going to be absolutely stunning. I've popped on a little white dress, and Tom and I have been coming up with a little icebreaker game that everybody can play, and trust me, I hear you in the comments, I usually hate these. I usually do these kind of icebreakers and it gives like Freshers Week vibes, and I'm like, no, please don't make me do 2 truths and a lie. But we've come up with one that's not cringy, that's going to be really quick, and that isn't like painfully awkward. We're going to play that. I don't know how much I'm going to film tonight. Obviously the more we get to know people, the more I'll vlog, but today has really been about getting to know everybody. And now I'm going to go down and we're going to grab a taxi. Well, we have taxis picking us up, and we're going to head over to the restaurant. So the next morning we got up pretty bright and early and headed over to Bangkok's train street markets. I'd actually never been here before. They're a little bit out of the city, but we kind of kicked off our day of sightseeing here, and it was an experience, guys. I wasn't expecting it to be as like narrow and as tight as this. When the train came, like I think it was 11 o'clock, it quite literally fills the entire street. You're so close to it, but it was such a cool experience, and I'm really glad that we actually got to visit this because we didn't last time we were here. We are at the floating markets. Harry is here. We have a few people behind us. This is Riley. Most people are ahead of us though. I have actually been to this floating market before, but it looks so different because we came just right after the pandemic. There is a little dog. Yeah, I was saying this just looks so different to the last time I was here. It's almost unrecognisable. Like it doesn't even look like the same place. Take me away to Neverland. What colours fade my disbelief and make me forget my memory. Rent a car you can't afford, put on a song that we both know, let your hair out in the wind, put the pedal to the floor, flame your light, take a smoke, put your broken rip off, wafers on, doesn't matter if the sun goes down. We are currently at the Wat Arun temple. I will insert an overlay here, but I have vlogged here before. That's why I'm not filming super like much in Bangkok, just because I actually have a whole Bangkok video which will be a little bit better on my channel already. Everybody's kind of split off right now because obviously it's an absolutely massive temple. I think it's actually the biggest in Bangkok, but it is, I mean, it is incredible. This view just never gets old. It's about 36 degrees and I am like wearing a full skirt and a full shirt. So I just bought an ice cream, but we're gonna head back to the mini buses now, and then we have one final stop in Bangkok before we head to the overnight sleeper train, which is where we are spending the night before we get to Koh Tao tomorrow. So the island life starts tomorrow.
I'm kind of quite excited to go on a sleeper train again. Do you know what I mean? Is that
Are you actually?
Yeah, genuinely I am.
Excited might be the wrong word. I am looking forward to it.
It's just an experience, and I quite liked it last time. Maybe I got lucky, but I'm kind of quite excited.
I'll ask you again in the morning after you might have only had 1 hour of sleep. But anyway, yeah, we're leaving Water Run. This is the temple here, and got my ice cream. And I need to find the rest of the group. We are at Bangkok's weekend markets, which apparently, according to Brian, are the biggest markets in the world. And I'm with Johanna, who you might recognise from the vlogs in Greece, because oh my god, that was a year ago. That was a year ago. So last summer we met in Greece, and we have both just purchased some tops that we definitely didn't need from the market. We love little tops. We do love little tops. In the process, we've lost absolutely everybody else that's here with us, but I'm so excited to carry on walking. This was like stall number 1. Damage has already been done, but I'm not mad about it, even though I don't need more clothes. So then we began our pretty hefty journey across to Koh Tao. We got the overnight sleeper train, and basically what I'm saying here is we're on the sleeper train. Everybody else is asleep. I'm not asleep because I couldn't sleep. Classic, what's new? I did actually get a couple of hours. We got off in a place called Chumpon, which was about 13 hours from Bangkok. And then from Chumpon, we had to get the ferry across to Koh Tao, which took another 2 hours. So it does take a while, guys. It's not a quick route. Once we got to Koh Tao, we got into these separate little tuk-tuks and pickup trucks. Nothing like a bit of health and safety in Thailand, guys. And then we drove over to La Bombona Diving School, which is on the main beach here in Koh Tao. Don't be fooled by the hoodie. It was very, very hot. I was just wearing this from the boat. Hello from Koh Tao. Guys, we have made it, and I've not really been updating you. I can't lie. An overnight train is always just chaos, because when you try and get 25 people onto an overnight sleeper train, as the person organising it, I have a newfound respect for tour guides, and also want to give a massive shout out to Brian and Tom, because they are massively helping. In fact, Brian's definitely doing most of it because he obviously lives here and knows how everything runs a bit more, but the main bulk of it is nothing in Thailand runs on time. The transport systems don't run to a schedule, so it's just a bit of a free-for-all. But we actually made it to Koh Tao on time, luckily, because we did think, oh my gosh, are we gonna miss the ferry? Like, it was a bit of a stress because the train was delayed. Everything was just one of those things where it was nobody's fault, but we made it on time. So Tom and I are actually in a private room here, but the hostel itself is so nice. It's called Savage Hostel. There's Tom.
Hi.
Hi.
Back in Koh Tao.
We're back in Koh Tao.
Very excited.
This is Tom's favourite place.
Good to be back.
It's good to be back, isn't it? Yeah, we're using a place called Savage Hostel as the base for whilst we are diving in Koh Tao, and genuinely, I think it's one of the most popular hostels in Koh Tao, but for good reason, because it is stunning. It is so clean, it is so modern. Yeah, I'm a big fan. This whole location is perfect. We are right on the beach.
I'm excited to try the pool, to be honest.
Yeah, me too. Right, I'm going to show you that, but I just wanted to say hello. We've had very few hours of sleep, haven't we?
Yeah, if anyone's travelled in Thailand, you know kind of what it's like, where it's like you're in a taxi, then in a boat, and then in a on a train, and then it's just like, so it's been a probably about 15-16 hours of that.
Yeah, it has. I want to really stress, it's absolutely going to be worth it. I'm so excited to kind of just like show everybody around it, because we really do feel just so at home here, especially on this island. So, and
I'm excited to get diving again.
This is the hostel, and then this, guys, is the beach. Oh wait, is that our lot down there? I feel like that actually could be all of them in the sea. Is it lucky or unlucky if that happens? Never know. We are going to do a little yoga class on the beach somewhere over here. Don't know exactly where, but to be honest, with a backdrop like this on the beach, I don't think you've even really been in the vlog. Somebody DM me on Instagram and be like, is that the familiar face of Sean I recognise? Is that a photo from the group picture? Here's Sean. Apparently we only really see you in Southeast Asian countries, so gotta stop meeting like this. Anyway, we're doing yoga with this incredible backdrop. Everybody else is ahead of us. I think we're going somewhere over here, but to be honest, it doesn't really matter where we are. Look at that. Here's Tom.
It's not bad, is it?
Okay, we're running very late, but we're going for dinner at a restaurant called Barracuda here in Koh Tao. This is my outfit, denim shorts, little top, very little top, but When I've been in a bikini all day, what's the difference? Anyway, we need to go, we're going. Tom's shot man tonight. Where are we? Woo! We're in Koh Tao, baby! We're in the ocean. Oh no, guys, this could end very badly. If you see this vlog, then it went well. Your girlfriend, she's upset. Listen to the kind of music she doesn't like. You can see that I'm the one who understands. You belong with me.
Oh, you didn't tell me it was a woman.
Oh, you didn't tell me you were talking about a woman.
Well, we ended up going out last night, as you can probably tell by my voice. I am not feeling my best. I really need to be, so we're gonna try and power through. I forgot what it was like to be hungover in Thailand, man. Like this is gonna be a lot. We are doing our first dives today. Thankfully, mine, Sean's and Joe are not until after lunch because we are actually doing our advanced open water qualification. Tom is already advanced open water qualified. He's out on a dive right now. That's my alarm saying make sure you're up. I actually am. So Tom is out diving already. He left super duper early. I need to make sure I've had some food and like 3 million litres of water, and then I do think I'll be fine. But last night was so much fun. Like, we went to a cabaret show, which wasn't really the plan. We were gonna go for dinner and then just see where the night took us, and the night took us there, and it was so fun. And then we went out down a couple of the bars on Sari Beach, which is the beachfront here in Koh Tao, and I forgot how fun they can be, especially in a big group. Like, the group were having such a good time, and I went in the ocean, didn't fall in with my bag like the last time I did that, so that was a win. Right now my priority really is to have some water, oh my god, and some food. So I didn't actually film anything on our first dives because you can't take a GoPro down whilst you're doing the course. So the footage that I do have is either from Tom or from when I finished the course. But a lot of scuba diving footage does look the same. We saw so much incredible marine life, so much incredible just like, I don't know, fish, I guess, and coral. But yeah, the first 2 dives were in the morning, and then afterwards we had a night dive. Are you ready to do a night dive?
I'm very excited.
Are you nervous?
No.
Not at all?
No, because I've done a couple of dives this morning, so I'm back in the swing of it now, and it's, yeah.
But you've only done 1 night dive?
Yeah, but it's chill. It's really chill.
Guys, I actually did it. Definitely not qualified yet, still got tomorrow to go. And I don't know why this has stopped focusing automatically. Great. But I did a night dive and it wasn't as awful as I thought it might be. Basically, the concept of a night dive just terrified me because you're in the open ocean in the pitch black. And I think that unnerves most people. Like, thinking about that, being like 20 meters under the ocean in the dark, doesn't really sound that appealing. However, I really shocked myself because there was a point where I thought I might not do it because I was also feeling super seasick, and I really powered through, and I was like, look, you've just got to push your boundaries, you've just got to push your comfort zones. What's one more comfort zone to push? I've already pushed so many, and it was actually like, I'm proud of myself. I feel actually really happy that I did do that. Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, that was sick. So good.
It actually was so good. But we really need to go because we are going to a group barbecue over at La Bombonna's diving school, which is just down the main high street here in Koh Tao. So I've had the quickest shower ever and I'm going out like this. It's not really a vibe. A little quick update. I really don't know what's going on with the focus of this camera. I think maybe I'll change the settings. It is day 2 of the Advanced Explorer 30 open water course. Tom is behind me. Everybody else is doing open water. So Tom is coming with us just a fun dive to get some videos, to film some stuff. In theory, today we should qualify if all goes well because we have to do 2 more dives One of them is the deep dive, guys. We've got to go down to 30 meters underwater today. I'm a bit nervous about that because that's the deepest I've ever been.
That's exciting.
Tom's just buzzing about it. I think after last night, I feel way more confident because I'm like, if I can do it in the dark, I can do it in the daylight. Anyway, we need to leave. This is my outfit. I've got a new swimsuit on. Cotton on, cotton on. I never wear swimming costumes, literally never wear a one piece, but sometimes when you're taking a wetsuit on and off, the risk of the whole bikini top coming off as well and flashing the boat is quite high. Like, let's go.
We'll still be up, still be up. We're in this together. We both fall down. Doesn't matter if the sun goes up. Cause we will still be high when the lights out.
We did it! We did it! Bloody hell. You are looking at Koh Tao's newest advanced open water scuba diver. I think I fixed my camera settings. Maybe. I have just got back from completing my advanced open water diving, and the reason I'm so happy with this is because I feel really genuinely quite proud of myself, and I find that quite hard to say. Like I don't know, I just find that really hard to admit. I usually feel as though like, oh, but I could have done more, like I could have done better, you know? But with this, I really did give this literally everything, because I got my open water here in Thailand last year and had a bit of a wobble at the end of it. If any of you have watched the vlogs, you'll know that I struggled with some of the skills that it takes to like qualify as an open water diver. Mainly taking the mask off underwater just caused me a panic, and I've dived a couple of times since then and it's always been absolutely fine, but I think my confidence just wasn't very high. But the reason I said yes to doing this in the first place was because I knew that the only way I was going to have my confidence built was if I was surrounded by people that I trust, and the team at LBD I trust so much. And also they're like hype men and women. Like Brian and his wife Rathia, who own the dive school, are like literally my biggest hype women and men people, and I definitely wouldn't have done it if I wasn't here with them. But now I'm so glad that I did, because each dive I went down I just felt a little bit more confident, a little bit more natural at it, a little bit more like I could sort it out if something went wrong. And like on the last dive my mask was like filling up a little bit and I wasn't panicking about it. I didn't like breathe through my air. I was just like, cool, I know what to do, like that's fine. So I'm just so happy. Joe and I got our qualifications and Tom was there as well, which was so lovely. And then everybody else that is on the group tour that you saw a little bit earlier in the vlog are out on the boats all afternoon doing their first sea dive as part of their open water. So the open water is the like entry level, and then the one I've just done is the one above that. So I haven't really seen the group today. Obviously we were like doing separate courses like at this point. So yeah, I'm excited to see them all at dinner and find out how their first day went. But right now I'm gonna go and get some food because I'm starving and I have a free afternoon. Tom is out in the ocean, nobody else is really about, so I am gonna go and get some dinner, and then I think I'm gonna sunbathe for a couple of hours, just have a real like chill out, and then I have a couple of hours of work I need to do, so I'm gonna come back and do that. But I'm so happy. We have come out to this view. The sun is just about to set. Oh my gosh, this is just ridiculous. Like, I've filmed sunsets so many times, so you're probably sick to death of it, but this is like probably one of my favorite beaches in the world. If I go down here, let me show you the beachfront. Also, it's so much busier here than it was this time last year, guys. Look, it's just like restaurants on the beach the whole way down. There's people sitting, people sat that way, little restaurant with swings here. Like, this is just a literal heaven. My favorite thing about Koh Tao is it's basically this one main high street. So the street behind me and the street ahead of me is like the main street. Everything is down here, all the hostels, all the shops, all the people on motorbikes, because it's not pedestrianised. And it's just such a nice feeling. Like, it's just such a nice little like community holiday vibe. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with these. I might need to look. Hi. Do I need more of these? Definitely not. How good is the karaoke? Questionable. Hello guys, welcome to, what day are we on? Thursday. I'm gonna insert here some footage from the fun dives that we did this morning. So Tom and I went down with the open water group because they were finishing their open water course today. So everybody that has been learning to dive over the last few days finished their open water 20 course this morning, and I am so proud of them. Also, we got some such sick footage, guys. The fish and the marine life off of Koh Tao is just ridiculous. Like, we were swimming with this massive school of fish and it was just insane. Like, look at this, it's crazy. Anyway, I know there's gonna have been a lot of dive footage in this vlog, but that kind of is the point of the trip. However, to switch it up a little bit now, we've got a trapeze class book. We're gonna be watching some trapeze artists and then we're gonna be giving it a go ourselves. Now, I don't even really know what trapezing? Trapezing is. In my head I'm like acrobatics mixed with gymnastics mixed with, like, I don't know, is it something that they do at the circus? This sounds so silly. Like, I just don't really know what a trapeze actually is. So we have been divided into two. Tom has taken the first group and I am about to go with the second group to do a bloody trapeze class. I don't even know how to say it properly. Let's go. And I just want to give you a little brief history. I was not a gymnastics child. In fact, I'm terrible at gymnastics. I'm not very flexible. My hand-eye coordination is terrible, hence why I'm absolutely terrible at most sport, all sport. So I'm not sure what to expect. Also, I took all of my clothes to get washed to like a laundrette here. Huge mistake. They've come back smelling worse than when I took them. They literally stink of, I don't even really know what, like cigarette smoke kind of, but they're not. Like, they don't smell sweaty, but they don't smell nice. So I'm about to pop to 7-Eleven to buy like an air freshener so I can spray all my clothes. Oh man, sometimes you just don't know what you're getting in Thailand, but that was a mistake. So we headed over to the Koh Tao trapeze club. But anybody can do this, anybody can take a class if you fancy it. If you're watching this thinking, oh my god, that looks so fun, definitely recommend it. However, I wasn't particularly very good at it. We had a little practice before we got up on the rig. Like, we did practice on the ground a little bit. Some people were just way more natural at this than others, me being one of them that wasn't great at it. Sean gave it a good go. I was like, right, if Sean can do it, I can do it. We'd like made this pact together. Also, this is Riley and Lauren. They filmed most of this footage. And then this is me climbing up the ladder, which was terrifying enough on its own because there was no harness or anything, just me climbing up this ladder. And then they were like, right, off you go, try it for yourself. And I just about managed to hang on for dear life. I have no upper body strength, guys. The first attempt was okay. However, this was my second attempt, and I think this was when I realised that this sport was not going to be the one for me. Like, I am a literal little weakling. Like, I could not hold on to this bar, as you will see. It didn't go particularly well the second time.
Legs up, get them on. You go, get them on. Yeah. Hands up, look up. Legs up.
Oh my god. This girl is ridiculous, man.
Legs up.
Classic, I never ended the vlog, so I'm gonna end it here because so much was going on in this video. Like, there's been a lot. It was Bangkok, it was meeting everybody, to forming such good friendships so quickly. Like, by the end of this, when we were just at that trapeze class, I feel like we just gelled so quickly. Everybody was so lovely, and I feel as though everybody really has each other's back on this trip, which is just something that has made it so much easier for both Tom and I. Obviously, having everybody get on is a dream. There is going to be another Thailand vlog coming, so this isn't the end, but this is the end of our stay on Koh Tao, and also obviously there was Bangkok at the beginning of this. So I'm going to end it here because I already know that it's super long. Full Moon and Koh Phangan and Koh Sok National Park will all be in the next vlog, so make sure you are subscribed so that you don't miss that. But we are just genuinely having the best time. There is nowhere on this earth quite like Koh Tao, and it is just such an incredibly beautiful island, such an incredibly stunning area to scuba dive that's what I was going to say. A massive, 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 massive shout out to the team at La Bombona Diving. We could not have done any of this without them. I don't want you guys to watch this and think Tom and I organised everything, Tom and I did all of this, just us two. Like, Brian and the team at LBD were the biggest help. Obviously, every single person went out and learned to scuba dive with their instructors and the team there, and they did the theory in their absolutely stunning beachfront diving school, and I can't recommend them enough. If you are planning to go to Koh Tao, which you should, you absolutely need to try scuba diving, and of course you need to try it with them. So I'm going to link my affiliate link down below. This actually gets you 10% off, so if you do want to try scuba diving or you want to book your open water, you can get 10% off with the code that is down below. I genuinely recommend them, like, honestly, wholeheartedly. Obviously wouldn't have done this trip if I didn't recommend them, and they really are just the best team of people. It's like a little family. The whole of Koh Tao feels like a little family, and I think if you've ever been, you'll know what I mean. But yeah, go and check them out. Use the discount code if you're planning a scuba diving trip. Let me know if you are as well. Other than that, I shall see you in the next vlog, which will be up on my channel on Tuesday. Bye guys, big love.